Hello everyone. I am extremely honored and delighted to present my submission for the Resume Project Challenge organized by Codebasics, wherein we will help Mitron Bank in introducing new line of credit cards. In this meeting, we'll first try to understand the problem faced by the bank, how we can help, what is expected from us, the data set that's been provided to us, and based on our analysis of the given data, we'll further make some recommendations which will help the bank in making data-driven decisions. So the Mitron Bank is a legacy financial institution headquartered in Hyderabad, which wanted to introduce a new line of credit cards that will broaden its product offering and reach in the financial market. Therefore, the director of Mitron Bank, Mr. Bashneer Rover, wants us to analyze the provided sample data and report the key findings to the strategy team of the bank. This analysis will guide them in tailoring their credit cards to the customer needs and the market trends. So, as Peter Pandey, who is data analyst at Atliq Data Services, we have to design a self-explanatory and easily understandable dashboard that is to be presented to the top-level management and product strategy team of the bank. With this mission in mind, let's explore the data sets that's been provided to us. The dataset has two tables, the dimension table being the dim customers table and the fact table being the fact spend table, both of them connected using one-to-many relationship. As you can see, the dim customers table provides us with the information of customers based on their age group, their average income, the city to which they belong to, their gender, their marital status, and their occupation. Whereas fact spend table provides us more about the spending patterns based on their monthly spending pattern, the category of products they spend on, and their preferred payment types used for making all the payments. So now we have deep dived into the data set. It's time to explore the dashboard that we have created to help the team of the bank. So here is the brief overview about the bank in consideration, which has in total about 4,000 customers with its branches spread across 5 locations. These customers made about 8,64,000 transactions of worth 531 million rupees. Out of all these transactions made, 25% or one-fourth of the transactions were made using a credit card. The customers of Mitron Bank has about average income utilization of 42.82%. Now it's time to take a look into the spending analysis of the customers. Here we can see that the gender-wise, males are spending about 67% of the total amount spent and females spending about 33% amount, with about 174 million rupees being spent by females and 357 million rupees spent by males. Then credit card remained the most preferred method, with most money spent using the credit card, with about 216 million rupees spent using the credit card, while the net banking remained the least preferred payment type, with about only 44 million rupees spent using net banking category. Then, based on the age group, we can see that people belonging to the extreme age group, either the younger ones of the age 21 to 24 or the older ones above the age of 45 years, are spending the least amounts, but middle-aged adults of the age 25 to 34 and 35 to 45 are spending the most amounts, namely 203.4 million rupees being spent by those of age group 25 to 34 and 190.6 million being spent by the people of age group 35 to 45 years. According to the marital status, we see that the married people are spending about 80.8% of the total amount spent, with about 429 million rupees spent by married people alone. Single people are spending much lesser, almost 19.19%, which is worth 102 million rupees as compared to the married ones. Based on the category, we can see that the bills, groceries, and electronics are the top three categories where most money was spent by the customers, with about 104.9 million rupees spent on bills alone. It is 6.3 million people spent on groceries, 79.6 million spent on electronics. Whereas the bottom three categories are constituted by entertainment, with about 41.3 million spent on entertainment. Apparel and others are the bottom two categories with the least amount spent on them. Salary IT employees spend about 45.91%, quite larger chunk of the total money spent, with about 244 million rupees spent by salary IT employees alone. Government employees spend the least, only 6.8% of the total spending made by all the customers, of about 36 million rupees spent by government employees only. Then, monthly wise, we can see that the May, June, July were the months where customers' spending were the least among all the 6 months, whereas August and September attracted the most spendings with October. So this was about the overall spending pattern of the customers. Now we'll deep dive into the further categories. For female customers, we can see that they are spending most amount on health and wellness, with about 36.2 million rupees spent on health and wellness and 24.3 million spent on bills. Entertainment and others remain the bottom three categories where females are spending the least amount, with about only 9.6 million rupees spent on entertainment. Then females spend about 72 million rupees using a credit card. The married people spending about 83.35% of the total money spent by the female customers. Single customers, we can see that the, for the age group, the younger ones are spending the most amount, with about 49 million rupees spent by the people of age group 21 to 24. They are spending the most amount on electronics, with about 16.8 million rupees spent on electronics, 14.6 million spent on bills, and entertainment attracted just 14.1 million spending. Now, we will look into the average income utilization of all the customers. Now, the people who spend larger chunk of their income can be a potential credit card customers because they spend the most amounts. So, here's the comparison of income utilization based on the city. Mumbai not only have the people with most income levels, but they are spending the largest chunk of their income, with about 51.43% of their income being spent by people in Mumbai. The second place is acquired by Delhi NCR people, who spend about 48.03% of their income. Whereas in Chennai, we can see that despite having comparable incomes, they are spending only 31.10% of their income. Even people from the Hyderabad are spending the second least percentage of their income, with about 36.25% average income utilization. Then, based on the occupation, salaried IT employees have the highest income and also have the highest average income utilization percentage of about 51.04% being spent by salaried IT employees. The second category being freelancers, spending about 45.80% of their income. The third category being the salaried other employees, spending about 42.10% of their income. Government employees not only have the least income, but also they have the least average income utilization percentage of about 29%. Then income utilization by gender tells us that female, despite spending much lesser amount than the males, have average income utilization percentage quite comparable to the males, with about females spending 39.92% of their income, males spend about 44.39% of their income. According to the marital status, single and married people both spend quite comparable amounts of their income, percentage of their income. As you can see, single people spend around 43.06% of their income, while married people spend 42.77% of their income. Then going by the age group, we can see that the older adults above the age of 45 are spending 34.7% of their income, which is lowest among all the age groups categories. Then analyzing the customer demographic, we saw that Hyderabad has the least customers, with about 593 customers from Hyderabad. Mumbai has the most amount of customers, with about 178 customers belonging to Mumbai. The customers from Chennai, Bangalore, and Delhi NCR are in quite comparable amount. Then, based on the age group, we can see that most of the customers belong to the age group of 25 to 34, with about 1,498 customers belonging to this category. The least amount of customers belong to the category of 45 plus age group. Then going by the marital status, we can see that the married people constitute a larger chunk of our customer base, with about 78.4% of the customers are married, and single people, there are 21.6% single customers in our bank. Going by the gender, we saw that there are about 64.93 male customers, which constitutes to about 2,597 male customers associated with the bank, while female constitute about 35.08% of all the customers. Accounts to 1,403 customers, female customers of the bank. Then going by the occupation, we see that the most of the bank customers are belong to this category with about 1,294 salaried IT employees associated with the bank. There are about 784 freelancers associated, about 630 business owners, and just 399 government employees, which constitutes the least category of employees associated with the bank. So that's it with a dashboard presentation. Now, let's talk about the recommendation and the key insights that we have drawn by analyzing this dashboard. So, we just saw that males spend approximately double the amount spent by females. In both the genders, married people are major contributors to the total spending amounts. In bills, groceries, and electronic items are the top three categories with the highest money spent on them, while entertainment, apparel, and others are the bottom three categories. Salaried IT employees not only have the highest income, but they also spend the most, while the government employees are the one with the least income and hence spend the least percentage of their income. Younger adults, primarily in the age group of 25 to 34, spend the most, followed by the adults of age group 33 to 45. In contrast, people who are more than the age of 45 are the least spenders. Customers spend significantly more in August and September, but less in May, June, and July. Then, according to the average income utilization, we saw that the customer who spend more income percent are more likely to adopt credit cards. Likewise, people from Mumbai spend about 51.43% of the income, while people from Delhi NCR spend 48.03, which are highest amongst the all five cities. Customer from Chennai, despite having comparable income, spend lowest percentage among all the cities. Also, single people, despite spending significantly lower total amounts than the married ones, have income utilization almost comparable to the married ones. Similar is the trend gender-wise, where female, despite spending significantly lower amounts than the males, have income utilization almost comparable to that of males. The customers belonging to the age group of 45 plus have the lowest income utilization percentage. So now we'll discuss, based on these insights, what recommendation we would like to give in order to help the bank in tailoring their credit card marketing campaigns. So the first recommendation would be that the customer tend to spend less in June and July, which is contradictory to the fact that the most people have vacations in these months, so they're expected to spend more. To provide a discount and cashback on payments with credit cards on tour packages during these months will be highly beneficial in increasing credit card adoption rates. Also, we just saw that the age group of 21 to 24 spend the most amount on entertainment. To introduce youth-centric offers like discounts and gifts on movie ticket payments, OTT platform subscription, comedy show ticket payments, or other entertainment categories where these people spend the most amount of money. Customers which are aged 45 plus spend most on bills, groceries, healthcare, and wellness. Providing cashback on bill payments such as electricity bill payments or cable TV bill payment, DTH bill payments, and cashback on grocery selling apps such as Big Basket or Blinkit will be extremely impactful. Then, to encourage the people of Chennai to spend more, introduce discounts and coupon on food outlets that are situated around famous tourist places in Chennai. Also provide travel-related benefits for people to visit Chennai. Targeting female customers would involve benefits such as coupon and discounts on shopping with fashion brands, cosmetics, and jewelry brands, or discount or salon memberships, etc. Lastly, I'm extremely grateful to Mr. Dhaval Patel and Mr. Hemanand Wadibal and the whole team of Codebasics for providing me such an extremely exciting chance to learn and showcase my skills. It was an amazing learning experience and I enjoyed every part of it. And also, I would like to thank my viewers for stopping by, and I highly appreciate your feedback in the comment section. You can also contact me using my Gmail. So, thank you so much for watching this and have a good day.